Good morning, I'm with Keith Greenfield, the CEO of Wightlink, and just catching up on some of the exciting things that are happening. So good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Steph.
Firstly, you're partway through a major investment here at the terminal. How's the building programme going, and when do you hope to be fully operational?
Well, as anybody will be able to see if they come and visit us at the moment, the building is going up rapidly. Most part of the construction is done. We're in the finishing phases now, so making it fit for use, but that takes a while as well. So, yeah, it's going well. It's on plan. We expect it to be open for vehicles to use in time for the school holidays. That's the plan. It does look a little bit messy at the moment. We've tried to keep things running smoothly, and the guys have done a good job on that. But school holidays is our main target.
So once it's complete, what will the major benefits to the customers be?
The main benefit is that we'll be able to marshal and store far more vehicles on our site and get them off the road. That will be a benefit, I think, for Portsmouth. We'll be able to, partly because we've got more space, got a double deck height facility being built, so cars on the top, heavy vehicles and high sides on the bottom deck. But the benefit is also not just in storing those vehicles on site, but we'll be able to load and unload initially the St Clair at both levels, and then our new ship next year will also be loaded and unloaded at both levels. So you won't have to go up ramps inside the ship. You'll go straight onto the top deck or straight onto the lower deck, and that will speed up our turnaround time, and that will mean that we'll be able to stay on time much better in busy periods.
Excellent. So if you then look at the broader market issues, what do you see as the major challenges for Wightlink to keep taking its share of the market and increasing it?
Well, the reason for the new vessel, apart from keeping up to date and improving things for customers, is that we haven't had the capacity we've needed at peak periods. We simply can't meet the demand. In quiet periods, it's not a problem, but in the peak periods, the peak holiday periods, the weekend, Easter weekends, the bank holiday weekends, and then the summer school holidays, we've just not had capacity to meet demand. So that is the first thing. The new vessel will bring additional capacity. The new port facilities will bring a faster turnaround, which also equates to additional capacity. And that will mean that we will be able to carry a larger share of passengers to the Isle of Wight simply through adding that. But we're not complacent. I mean, we have to compete with Red Funnel and Hover Travel in all aspects. We're investing a lot in digital and bringing our digital engagement with customers up to speed, because that's how people plan their travel these days. So that's one aspect. And then our aim and our mission is to become the easiest way to cross the Solent with outstanding customer service. That's the vision for the company. We're not there yet by any means, but that's what we're heading towards. And, you know, customers often have a difficult journey getting here in terms of motorway systems or kids in the back of the car. What we want to give them from the moment they arrive here in Portsmouth, travelling to the island, is a relaxing experience. So when they drive through the gates here, we want them to be able to relax from that point of view. We'll have a brand new customer building as part of our project here, which will be open later this year. And that will have a superb coffee franchise on the top deck and with a great view of the harbour. And really the whole environment, we want the pleasure to begin here for them and for it to be a great part of their journey experience.
Indeed, and that really is my last question there. We talked about what can we expect from Wightlink in terms of new services and offerings. We've talked about that customer experience. Is there something that you are limited by because of the physical space here that you won't be able to maybe provide that others can?
Well, I think once we've completed the construction work here, that will put us in a position to compete on a level playing field. We're blessed with a little bit more space over on the island, so at Fishbourne we're not quite so constrained. We're doing a small amount of construction work there to create a high level loading and unloading facility for the new ship and for the St Clair. But once we've got this facility built here, then we'll be able to, you know, properly compete in terms of customer experience. We're doing lots of other things for customers as well. In the meantime, we've got 2 food and beverage outlets on board. One of them's a full Costa barista outlet. And then on deck 5, we've got what we're now calling White Taste, which is an opportunity to sample products from the Isle of Wight or from locally from Hampshire, and that's gone down extremely well with customers. So we're just conscious of creating a good experience for people, and we'll be doing lots of other things to make that happen.
Okay, thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.